Hey everyone, it's Taylor, also known as Short Sleeve Tea. I am here today with my 6-month post-op VSG update video. This video is long overdue. I apologize for that. I am actually 6 months and 3 weeks post-op VSG, so I'm almost in my 7th month, but as many of you guys know, I had my gallbladder removed at the beginning of this month. So that kind of put me a little bit behind on my videos, and I just spent a lot of time kind of recovering the last couple of weeks. I'm sure you guys understand, and I do want to apologize if I sound a little bit stuffy or nasally in this video. I have some sort of like sinus thing going on. I'm not really sure what it is, but probably just a little cold or sinus infection from the allergies. Spring is coming, and that is something that I have dealt with my entire life, so please just bear with me. So the first thing that I'm going to mention in this video is my stats. So my heaviest weight was 381 pounds. That was in May of 2016. I started a pre-op diet in May 2016. I believe it was May 16th. And I continued that pre-op diet until I had my gastric sleeve surgery on August 8th. On August 8th, 2016, I weighed 331 pounds. And as of my 6-month post-op doctor's appointment, I weighed 244 pounds even. My goal was to be 245 by my 6-month post-op visit. So hitting that goal was really exciting for me. I don't often set many weight goals for myself throughout the months, but I knew I did want to be at 245 by my 6-month post-op visit, so I was very excited to be a pound under that. As of today, I weigh 236 pounds. I have lost quite a bit of weight, about 8 pounds since my 6-month post-op visit. I kind of contribute that to my gallbladder removal surgery. I went a week where all I was living off of was saltine crackers and Powerade Zero. That is the only thing I could tolerate. That's the only thing that wouldn't make me vomit. That's really the only thing that I actually even had an appetite for. As of now, I am back on a very high protein, very low carb diet. I am still losing. I'm very excited to be back doing modified keto. If you guys have any questions about my keto diet that I am on and why I consider it to be modified, all of the answers to that question are on my Instagram. I do get a lot of questions about that, so if you ever want to know, just find me there. My Instagram is shortsleevetea. So the next thing I will talk about is my 6-month post-op doctor's appointment. I told you guys that I wasn't sure if I was actually going to go, but thinking about it and realizing that I would have to pay a fee if I didn't go and things like that. So I did go. I didn't see a doctor. I didn't see a nurse. The only person I saw was like an exercise tech, I guess is what he would be considered. Or maybe like a physical therapist. I'm not really sure what his title is, but anytime I go there, he's always very, very friendly with me. He kind of performs different tests, EKGs and pulmonary function tests. At my 6-month appointment, I didn't really have any kind of review. No one really talked to me about how I was doing or anything like that. They just gave me a pulmonary function test and sent me on my way. That was a little bit frustrating, but overall they told me that I am doing really, really well. I only saw one person, as I said, and he seemed to be really, really happy with my progress. He thinks that I can get down to 165 by my year mark, which would be incredible. That's like 71 pounds, I believe, from where I am right now. So if I got down to 165, that would be well below what I ever expected to be. I honestly expected to get down to maybe 185 and nothing else, just because I was so heavy starting out at 381 pounds. Just really didn't seem like getting as low as 165 was a possibility or a reality, but at this point, I guess it kind of is, and that is beyond exciting. The closer I get to a normal BMI, the closer I get to kind of where I'm supposed to be for my height, the healthier of a pregnancy I can have, and as I told you guys, that is really what I'm striving for, is to have a very healthy pregnancy and be healthy for my children and healthy for my husband, and ultimately healthy and happy with myself. So another thing I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about was some blood work that I had done. I went to the gynecologist kind of just for my annual visit, and she addressed a couple questions that I had about my surgery. She was very familiar with weight loss surgery patients. She was new. I have not actually ever seen her before, and she wanted to take a full panel of blood work, and I was completely okay with that. So I got the results back, I think a week later, and I was told that I am iron deficient anemic. I am very, very low on D vitamins, and they also said that my cholesterol was low, my blood sugar was low, just very random things that used to be high when I was heavy are now low. So heavier, because I'm still heavy now, but heavier. So I am on vitamin D supplements. I'm taking a different multivitamin. I'm taking iron, and I'm just making sure to get my vitamins in every single day. I'm gonna have blood work done again in 3 months to see if any of that has changed. But all of those things, D, B, iron, anemia, stuff like that, all of those things are very, very common after weight loss surgery. So if I were you, if you are about to have surgery or if you've recently had it, I would get on taking those vitamins immediately. That way you're not so deficient. You have to take extra vitamins as you're going and wake up every single morning and have to take 5 or 6 pills. So that is just something that I would really highly suggest to you. Another thing that my gynecologist put me on was Zoloft. If you guys are not familiar with that, that is an antidepressant / anxiety medication. The reason why she put me on that, couple different reasons actually, but mostly because I've been having a lot of problems with anxiety as I approach my nursing school, and also with some body dysmorphia issues. I haven't really talked too much on this. I may make a video on it, but I have some times when I will take a before and after photo of myself and I'll see the picture and I think, wow, I look really good, I look really small, and then I can look in the mirror 2 seconds later and I feel like I am the heaviest person on the face of the planet. And that happens a lot after weight loss surgery. I don't really care if anyone has any kind of like negative thing to say about that, or if you want to just go ahead and give me a thumbs down right now because of it. But that is a real thing that happens. It is a real thing that occurs in the weight loss surgery community. A lot of people deal with that. Mine is not very, very severe, and that's really not why I was put on Zoloft, like the main reason or anything like that. I just do have a lot of anxiety problems in general. I've spoken with you guys on that before. They also told me that considering my vitamin D was so low, that could be another reason why I was having more anxiety problems than normal. So before I talk about my gallbladder removal and that whole situation, I wanted to mention my hair. As you guys can see, I dyed my hair brown. It's kind of like a dark chocolate, milk chocolate, I don't know, brown color. Let's see if I can get in the light a little bit. It has like a tint of red to it, which is fine. It doesn't like wash me out or anything. But I do have 2 products that I am very excited to be using right now. Now that I have brown hair, it is easier to use products like this. As before with the red, purple hair, you couldn't really find products that matched very well. So I will show you what those products are. So the first thing is this root cover powder. It is called Root Cover Refreshing Powder by Ion. I got this from Sally's. Let's see, Root Cover Refreshing Powder. Got this from Sally's. All you do is open it. There is a brush in there. just like this. It has this brown powder in it. They have a range of colors, and then you just apply it to your roots like this, okay? And you're probably wondering, like, why are you doing that? You just dyed your hair, you don't have any roots. My hair has thinned a lot since surgery. I am not losing hair anymore, but there are some residual effects from that, where there are bald spots near my roots and just in random places in my hair. So I take this color and I just kind of blend it into my hair, and it makes my hair look a lot fuller, a lot thicker, and just kind of like covers up any weird bald spots or missing areas. So this, I believe, was maybe $3. It was on clearance, and I'm very, very happy with this product. I immediately see results, and it just looks, I don't know if you guys can really see, but it looks really, really good. So I would recommend that to you guys if you're having any kind of issues with balding and just feeling kind of unconfident about your hair. So another thing is this Batiste. It's dry shampoo plus it has a little bit of brown tint to it, and pretty much the same reason as the powder. This is just to kind of enhance, make my hair look a little bit thicker and get rid of some of the balding areas, and just kind of it's really good dry shampoo. I only wash my hair every 3 to 4 days, and this is just good for in-between washes to get rid of oils and things like that. So I am very, very, very happy with dyeing my hair brown. I'm very happy with the different products I can use now, and these things together cost less than $10, and they're just very good for your hair. I don't know if my hair looks any different to you guys, thickness-wise or anything like that, but because of these products, but if they do, that is what it is from. I highly recommend them. And just to kind of add to that, I believe they have blonde, and they have like a lighter brown, and there's actually gray and a few other different colors, maybe black. I haven't really seen any red ones just because there are so many different shades of red, but maybe you could kind of mix the brown and the blonde together and create kind of a different tone for your hair. So I will go ahead and talk about my gallbladder removal surgery. I'm going to try to make this quick because there is a lot of information. But first off, I will say that this was an extremely easy surgery. I am only 10 days post-op gallbladder removal, and I am perfectly fine. I feel great. I don't have any kind of pain, no gas pains anymore. I'm gonna start yoga again tonight. I'm gonna go walking again. So it is a very, very easy surgery, you guys. It was not hard on me at all. The first 2 days were a little bit difficult because of gas pain, but other than that, I never felt any real pain from the actual surgery, just from gas pain. So, very different than VSG for me. Super easy. Just rest up a couple days if you're gonna have this, and it was kind of a breeze. It was really hard getting back into a routine after gallbladder surgery. I had eaten, like I said, I had eaten saltine crackers and Powerade for like a week and a half, and then trying to get back into eating normal food was very difficult. It was almost like I had done one of those 5-day pouch tests, because when I started eating normal food, I was realizing I could only eat a tiny little bit. I don't think that your stomach actually is able to stretch out after surgery. Now, don't quote me on that, but a lot of people have said that doctors kind of say that just so you have to have revision surgery. But I don't really, in my opinion, think that your stomach can stretch out, just because they take out that muscle that is really what causes your stomach to stretch in the first place. So I think that my body was just not used to eating very many amounts at one time, and trying to get back into eating like protein and drinking protein shakes and having vegetables and things like that. My stomach wasn't used to that, so I was only able to eat little tiny amounts at a time. Another thing I will mention about the gallbladder removal surgery, I did have it done laparoscopically. It was done in 4 incisions, as my gastric sleeve was done in 6. One of the incisions is right on top of the incision I had my gastric sleeve done, so that's kind of strange. I didn't really expect that, but other than that, they're no pain, no issues with the incisions at all. Very, very easy surgery. I'm very happy to have it out. The gallbladder attacks were excruciating. They were awful. I was having them every single night, and I'm very lucky that I was able to have it done as quickly as I was. I am having to pay a little bit out of pocket. My insurance did cover most of it though. I'm only paying I think $2,500 out of pocket, and the surgeon's fee was maybe $800, and the rest of it is from the hospital. So not too bad as far as pricing goes. Definitely nothing like gastric sleeve. So I wanted to kind of answer a couple of questions that I get kind of often from different people, whether it be here on YouTube or on Instagram. These are just some frequently asked questions. There's only 4 of them. I am considering doing a Q&A video. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments. So the first question I get very often is, how much do I eat? Calorie wise, I eat about 700 to 900 calories a day. It really just depends. Closer to my period, I eat about 900 calories in a day. I do try to eat 70 to 90 grams of protein in a day and stay under 20 grams of carbs. Occasionally, I will eat closer to 30 grams of carbs, but if I get any closer to 30 grams, it kind of knocks me out of ketosis and I start feeling kind of sick and sluggish, those kind of things, and I don't really lose as quickly, and it just isn't as good for my body. So I do try to stay under 20 grams of carbs per day. Question number 2, is my hair falling out still? No, not really. Occasionally I will see a couple of strands come out, especially like after this gallbladder removal and I really hadn't eaten very much. A lot of my hair was kind of just seemed to be thinning. I really didn't get any protein in, which is kind of really the main component of keeping your hair after weight loss surgery. So I kind of contributed it to that, but as of right now, no, my hair is not really falling out anymore. That is very exciting. I've heard that 6 months is kind of the mark for when your hair stops falling out, so very happy about that. Hoping to keep it as long as I possibly can without falling out anymore, and maybe this will be the end of it for me and it'll all just start growing back, and I'll be very happy about that. But yes, it is definitely almost stopped. It differs wash to wash. Sometimes you'll see more, sometimes you'll see less, but it's nothing like when I first had the surgery. So the answer to that question is no. Another question I get a lot is, do I have loose skin? Yes, I do. I have it a lot on my arms and on my thighs. I've heard that your stomach is what goes last as far as like losing the most weight out of your body. It goes last, if that makes any sense. So when you first start losing weight, you lose a lot from your arms, your legs, your breasts, but your stomach kind of is the last thing to go and the last thing to show a lot of loose skin. And for me, my stomach has gotten smaller in size, but it doesn't really have a lot of loose skin. I will show you the loose skin I have on my arms. I don't know if you can see, it's mostly down here. I do still have a little bit of weight to lose in my arms, but if you can see, I do have a lot. I would show you kind of like my breasts, but I don't know if that is safe for YouTube. I wasn't gonna show you like my full on, you know, but kind of like the loose skin that I have, it's really just up here. It's not like a super big thing. And like I said, on my thighs, I have a pretty decent amount of loose skin. But other than that, those are really the only places that I have it as of right now. I've noticed a little bit kind of like on my neck. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but not really that much. And to go along with that question, number 4 was, will I have skin removal surgery? I do plan on having skin removal surgery, probably only on my stomach, maybe on my arms, but really nowhere else. When I have that, I will have already had my first child. I am not going to have it before I get pregnant. I feel like that's kind of like a waste of money, considering your stomach's going to be stretching out anyways. If anybody has any comments or, you know, advice on that, please let me know. I'd love to know what your opinions are on that, but I just think that would be a better option for me. I will start having kind of some plastic surgery consultations, probably closer to June or July, when I've gotten down to at least under 200 pounds, and I'll let you guys know about that, of course. But as far as loose skin removal surgery goes, we can say it's probably not going to be until the beginning of 2019 or after. So that may change. I may go crazy and want to have it removed quickly, but as of right now, that's kind of my plan. I'm still very happy with my body. I'm still really content with everything. I have some before and after photos that I'd like to show you guys. They are on my Instagram. I'm gonna try to insert them in this video, but the editing software that I use, it's really weird about inserting photos into a video, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but I will leave a link in the description box for my Instagram, and my Snapchat and my Facebook and all of that for you guys. Also, MyFitnessPal, I'm gonna put my MyFitnessPal username on here so you guys can find me there. A lot of people ask me for that. So that is pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap up this video. I'm so sorry that it took so long to get this out. And the last thing that I wanted to just mention to you guys really quick is that I will make a video on my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank you so much to all 1,100 of you guys. I am so excited that this channel has gotten as far as it has. I appreciate every single one of you, and just know that that giveaway is coming very, very soon. It'll either be the next video I upload or the following one. So be looking for that, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Have a wonderful week. Bye.